Hello, welcome back. We are doing Space 8. This is my son's room, my older son. He was not thrilled about me invading his turf. He was trying to put it off as long as he can. And I just told him, look, it's going to happen either way. So you may as well just get it over with. It wasn't awful, but he's messy and he doesn't like to clean up. And, behind his bed, there was so much crap. It just was like stuff thrown. Like he's got this elevated bed, and the amount of stuff that he had between the bed, which is right up against the wall, and the wall. So it probably would have been a space of like a gap the size of the trim on the wall. So much stuff back there. And I was like, what the heck? Why? Why is all this stuff back here? And he was like, I don't know. I just threw it back there because I didn't feel like putting it away. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I did take probably, well, I think it spanned over 2 days, but it certainly didn't take a month, which was great. So it wasn't terrible. But look at that. Look at that. I'm like, what the heck? He says, well, I just kick it underneath there because there's like those cute cutouts under on the bottom of the desk. Well, I just kick the stuff under there because I don't feel like putting it away. I'm like, you have a trash can. It's sitting right there. Why don't you just throw it away? Well, I don't like to empty it. So this kid, I tell you, it was interesting. It probably needs to be done again at this point, but it was interesting.
I'm indecisive, I'm hard to read. I'm like a fake, it's so hard to leave. Got a few tricks up my sleeve. Oh, you're decisive, know what you want. We both know my heart can't pick one. Maybe we're in it for the end. Oh, I see that you see me, that you need me, not to waste your time. I see that you see through, you're impatient, let the stars align. The way you've been staring at me wakes me up like the sun. I don't wanna cut you off, but I know this is such a rush. The way you move so free, put your body next to me. I don't wanna cut you off. This is such a rush. Like this game is so bittersweet. I feel alive, it's so hard to breathe. Will it be over if you got what you need? See now, ooh la 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 la. See now, ooh la 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 la. You do you and I'll do me. Oh, you do me and I'll do you. Now, ooh la 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 la. I see that you see me, that you need me, not to waste your time. I see that you see through, you're impatient, let the stars align. The way you've been staring at me wakes me up like the sun. But I'm afraid I will waste your time. I don't wanna cut you off. I know this is such a rush. The way you move so free, put your body next to me. I don't wanna cut you off. This is such a rush.
I always go back and forth with stuff like this because this is a lot of stuff. And every marker, every pencil, like we go through all of it. And I know from a logical decluttering standpoint, it's a waste of time. But my mom guilt is real. And if I threw something away by accident that my kid wanted, I would I would probably stop decluttering. I'd probably just become a hoarder or something. And it does happen. I mean, whatever, but I would feel awful. And I'm the type too for myself. Like I can't just say, "Well, I haven't looked in this box for 10 years. I'll just throw it away." I don't do that. I go through everything and it takes a lot of time. And that's probably why my decluttering takes as long as it does. And it's so, like, very, I don't know, in depth. I've said it before on my channel too, like, I'm not the type where I could go on one of those shows and let's declutter everything in a weekend and, back the dumpster up and let's just start trash and stuff. No way. I would never do that, and I won't make my kids do that either. I understand what it's like to have attachments, and maybe that's not healthy, but, I'm not gonna make my kids do something that I wouldn't be willing to do. So we sat for as long as it took. Like I said, it might have been a couple days, a long weekend, maybe a whole week, I don't remember. But we sat and we went through everything and sorted out all the things, and he had a chance to basically make a ruling on each thing, and that's just the way that we did it, and I'm happy we did it like that. I think that what was it? There was something that he got rid of, and I think it was before we decluttered this because I had him kinda go through his room first and decide, just these are the things I don't really play with or the things that I know I can get rid of, and he brought that stuff out to me ahead of me going in there and helping him with this, and one of those things just yesterday, he said, "Did you get rid of those yet?" And I said, "Well, no, I didn't actually." And he said, "Can I have them back? I really want them back." And I'm like, "Well, why did you declutter them?" And he was like, "Well, I don't know. I was just sick of them at that moment." And I know with kids, it's almost like I want to cycle their toys out so that they have new toys, but I don't have to keep buying them new toys. But then I have to find a place to store the stuff. So it's like a whole different issue. But yeah, I went back because I'm really terrible at actually getting rid of the things and taking them to the donation center and whatever. And he asked for something back that he decluttered. And then my little son, too, he got rid of some stuff. I don't know if he's a really good declutterer or a really bad declutterer because he'll just go through and say, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this. And when I was really getting into this at first, I was like, oh, okay, that's great. Let's put this in the box and we'll get it out of here. And now I'm like, I'll just put it aside because he now is like, well, can I have my dinosaurs back? Can I have my cars back? What did you do with those? Where are they? And I really want to play with them. And because I have these tendencies to not actually get rid of stuff for a while, I do still have those. So I have to go dig those out of where I put them and find them for him. And realistically, I should say, no, you got rid of those, but he's just a little kid. He doesn't really understand, and he wants to play with his dinosaurs, and I'm not going to tell him no. Anywho, that's some of the stuff I struggle with when I go through these things. I think that my kids' spaces are especially hard for those reasons. So I just do the best I can, and if we need to go through it again and again, we'll do that. It's fine. The kids are getting a lot better though about saying I don't want this thing and getting rid of things. I don't know. It seems like they kind of had to build up their little decluttering muscles too. So we're all kind of just learning together with this.
I know you don't mean to, but you're blocking my view. I know you got issues, but I got my shit too. I don't wanna be your therapy no more, no more. You don't wanna hear this, but it's you, it's not me. Ooh, gotta go and grab a spoon now. Ooh, make a life for myself. Ooh, I don't know what I'ma do now. Ooh, but I don't need your help. Get out of my way, my way. I'm moving on up. Don't make me stay, to stay. I'm done being stuck. Get out of my way, my way. I'm moving on up. The last thing I will ever do for you is wish you the best of luck. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Catch you on the flip side. Maybe we can be friends when you're not so fragile. When you know yourself well, somewhere down the sweet line. When I
So, if you were to look into my son's room just on a day to day basis, it's usually picked up. He's been kind of messy these last couple of weeks. It's summer or whatever. But mostly his room would be picked up. I could walk in there if I needed to find something. Well, that was kind of a challenge, but the floor was always picked up. And he was very good at making it look good. And I realized after coming in here and doing this declutter that he just knew how to hide his stuff really well. And I told him, I'm like, why do you do this? Just organize it. How do you even play with these toys? You just have everything thrown into buckets and containers and stuff like that. He had he filled his trash can, I think it was, or maybe it was some other container with like garbage, like notebooks from school and just papers he was supposed to give me and didn't give me and just a bunch of junk. And I'm like, why do you do this? Why not just either give me the papers or throw the garbage away? Why do you keep it? And he's like, I don't know. And I'm like, well, this is dumb. Like, why not just put your Legos in the Lego thing? I don't know. Okay, well, why not just make any amount of effort to keep your stuff in a way that you can actually utilize it instead of just throwing it towards an area? And he just looks at me like I have 3 heads or something. He thinks I'm insane, but I don't know. It's definitely I have to be better about, like, checking his room, and I'm not crazy about it, like, I mostly tell the kids, "Get your rooms clean," and if it looks decent and I don't trip on something if I need to go in there, then that's fine with me, but it does need a deep clean every once in a while because this is how it gets when kids are just left to their own devices, and at least mine, maybe yours aren't like that, but I was like this when I was little. My kids are like this. It's like this stuff just piles up and then it gets overwhelming. So you shove it off in a corner or you just start to ignore it. It becomes just like visual noise or what is that? What am I trying to think of? Where something's there all the time, so then it becomes invisible. It just if you're hearing a constant noise, then you almost don't hear it anymore. Um, oh, like nose blind. That's what I'm thinking. Like when you can't smell a smell because you're so used to it, or like sound blind. I don't know. I don't know what the term for it is. But I think that he just saw this stuff so often that he wasn't seeing it anymore. So he just didn't pay attention to it. And when I walked in, I was like, holy cow. I don't even know where to start. There's so much junk everywhere. So he's been keeping it a lot better. He did get rid of, quite a few things. And it's been looking better, but now he's getting kind of slacking off a little and we're going to have to probably go in and at least clean it. I don't know how much decluttering we have to do, but he at least needs a good cleaning and wipe everything down again and stuff. So that'll be fun.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't kid around. But there's something about you I like. About you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you I like. About you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us, gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, yeah. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us, gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
So this is the pile my son got from decluttering his room. We've got box of clothes. That's stuffies, and then those two that didn't fit. This is a bag of garbage that can just go out, and that's a box of just blocks. And then these are boxes of toys. So this is all Goodwill stuff minus the garbage. We're going to get this packed up and out of here. I'm so happy he went through everything. He's got a few little things left to do to like clean his room, but yeah, all this stuff is getting out of here, and I'm so happy about it. He had some other stuff like before this too that kind of trickled out, but this was the big decluttering. So I think that's great. That is all I have for you today. I'll pop up more videos here for you to watch between now and my next upload. I've got new videos coming out every Wednesday. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. It helps me out. It doesn't cost you anything. And hey, you can always change your mind later, right? Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye.